Tubi Hero X, Tubi Hero Next, Tubi Hero 6,000 episodes before they get to the fucking point. Sick of this shit. Where's Queen? Where's Queen? That's what do my shit. That's what do my shit all episode. I'm sick of this show.
Welcome back to another episode. Blocking your face.
I don't even know what I'm doing here, man.
What I said, he'll be back under contract. Got him locked in 360.
Let me out! What's the meme? Let me out! Eric Andre, he's a fool. It's a me. It's a me. I ain't even gonna call myself Licio, but you know it's your boy. What? I'm here with the one, the only, Dan Baloney. Nah, niggas that got a nickname out of nowhere every week.
I shouldn't have to introduce myself. I already been introduced. I was here for it. To Be Hero X episode 13. We are halfway done.
We ain't nowhere near where I need to be, bro. What is this? What you got me watch? Yo, it's like so many other shows we could be watching. It's a lot of shows we could be watching. Why are we watching this?
Because the Discord has just begun, and the watch party's gonna come soon. Link down below. Don't forget. Comment right now which animes you want to watch in the watch party. I got a few already. I want to know your takes.
Please let them be anything with 2 Hero X. It seemed like this might be a 24. Listen, the way anime works too. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood was like 53 episodes. I know it's a random one to bring up, but some of these shows they just have random numbers attached to them. 2 Hero X may be playing until next year. The way shit is going.
Hopefully.
I would hope not.
So, with everything being said, let's get into the ratings. You came for it. We're starting now. Ratings.
Can you go first? I don't even want to.
I rate this episode a 4. I say this episode is a 4 only because what's going on?
Nigga said, what's going on?
What's really going on?
What's really going on? This fucking show.
What do you say it is? What's your rating?
Yo, bro, I'm probably in the same boat as you. 4 or 5 range. I feel like when the show first started, we were strong 7s and 8s.
You were strong
range.
7.
No, the range. Let's say range.
All right, range.
These ratings aren't to say the show itself is bad.
It's just the episode, the isolation.
The show is not bad, but the plot of the show, how the show progresses,
is the progression.
Is just some of the worst I've seen in anime. Like, sure, if you want to have exposition happen through different characters' arcs, that's fine. But this exposition means nothing to us at this point in time. And honestly, it's taking too long. I want to get to the meat and potatoes of 2 Hero X.
You want to see Hero X?
No, I want to know what this show is about. What is it about?
That's why I said I don't know what's going on. I have no idea really. I do like the idea of different characters being shown. All right, cough it up.
I don't even know what that fucking means.
Cough it up.
Highlights. A highlight for the episode I got. First off, something new, something epic. Queen with only 2 episodes, man. With only 2. So it's like,
Was she really?
well, so it seems in my head it seemed like this character, because she had the little hat on, Loli, she was the one who was in control of that monster dog thing in the field that Queen was driving towards.
You think so?
I'm thinking they about to combine the two to be like, oh, this how we end up here. Which they've been trying to combine people, but they've been doing a terrible job of it, so I don't really trust it. Honestly, it was a little refreshing that it was just like, all right, we're gonna get you in here, get you out of here, and move on to the next character. Which I'm sad though, thought it was gonna be Little Johnny, but because they did the signs of how they always did,
gotcha.
And the one time I make a guess, they're just gonna switch it up on me.
They gotcha.
What we doing here?
They got you.
Talk to me.
The whole introduction of Lily Lu.
Just call her Lily or Loli.
The whole introduction of Lily Lu. That's her name, Lily Lu.
This nigga is trolling, y'all. Why he always trolling?
I like that they added her because they put everybody for a spin. Like, y'all thought y'all knew what was going on. But because y'all didn't watch the last episode, you didn't realize. Only I could tell you what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, I don't know what's going on. So we in the same boat.
So it's a somebody to sell you up a ship that ain't got no sails.
Nope. It's not even a real ship.
For my second highlight, we're in for a long season, clearly. Episode 13, we're just now touching a new character. What is this, the 5th character? So...
Just about. Yeah. Nice Ling Ling, Iso,
I can't remember his one.
Lucky Cyan. Nice is kind of different because Nice died. Lucky Cyan, Queen. Now we're on Lily Lu. Lily Lu.
But yeah, so
Lily Lu.
all of these characters, it's building up To Be Hero X to be a grandiose kind of thing, to where it's like there's gonna be such a big story if we got all of these players, all of their stories playing a role into the world. I feel like this is like setting up not necessarily a Marvel-esque thing, but to my knowledge, I've not seen too many animes that really try to either flesh out this many characters over this amount of time that it seems like it's gonna be. This show is trying to give backstories on people deeper than just 10 to 11 minutes. And some people did get full episodes in that show, but
people who deserve the full episode got the full episode.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like in a narrative aspect, clearly I know which I need to tell and which I don't need to tell.
Yeah.
To Be Hero X, they just telling.
That's a good thought process. That think of it like MCU, because it's like different characters that all intertwine, like the Avengers. The only thing about that is, when are they going to intertwine? Because they're all kind of from different timelines.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're different stages.
Yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah.
Because like after commission, the years keep changing. So like we're not all on the same page right now. Because right now we're 39 years after commission with Lily Lu. We're gonna see her eventually later on. But when are you guys gonna have this tournament?
That's what I'm saying. What is this show about, man?
Because the last place that I was like, yo, this show is great, is when Moon died with Nice. There was no tournament around that point, I believe.
It said it apparently at the end of like the first episode, or at the end of the episode specifically where she died, and it switched before it switched to Iso. It said like 16 days before the tournament, the Hero X tournament, whatever the case may be. Moral of the story is this game is making you play Carmen Sandiego, Where's Waldo, all of those search for character ass names.
School bus.
You have to really search within this show to find the answers. And honestly, I'm out of school, but I'm in school a long time. I'm good, nigga.
I think I'm gonna start voting on a website. You can kind of vote who becomes Hero X, and I think that kind of indicates the storyline change. Hey man, I'm here for the culture. Starting out with my highlights. Kind of the only fight scene of the episode. It was weird that guy pulled out a knife on her. I thought he was a regular stalker, but he pulled out a knife and tried to like drop her. She
was in a Full Metal suit.
But he pulled out a knife and he was like, he could really fight.
But bro was strong, so he probably could have penetrated the suit.
That's what I'm saying.
But
why was he stalking a girl for? He trying to kill her for real?
That's just gonna lead into what the story is about. Because as we see in the ending, my son Disco Head.
But I did like that fight scene a little bit. I laughed in this episode. I normally don't laugh as much when I'm watching anime. I'm very like stoic because I'm laughing inside my head. I'm internalizing it. I laughed out loud because Lily Lu's face and that robot suit together.
I'm crying.
Bro, that shit was crazy. She's like a little girl, little head, and a big metal suit. That shit was stupid.
Kind of like Tiger Zero and Shangri-La.
Exactly. Imagine if she took off that helmet and it was really her face.
That would be fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. What? What I do like about this show is I like the fact that it's so many different arcs. It's like it's its own little mini movie where I'm starting it and I'm only remembering what I'm watching right now.
So you mean like you could like get a fresh start with
each character? Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's a cool effect that I haven't seen really in anime. And 30 plus years of anime experience here. I just You know, it's refreshing. Jumping right into the hot takes. Tell me your first hot take.
My hot take for this episode, while I did say earlier within the highlight section that we're in for a long show, that's not necessarily a good thing. That could be the most detrimental part to 2B Hero X. We're on episode 13 of potentially 24, maybe more, right? I didn't do the research on how long this shit going.
Yeah.
If you did, let us know in the comment section below.
You know for a fact they did.
So
they watched the whole storyline on Reddit.
In my head, though, we're going through all of these characters and everything at this pace, which is a kind of a sped up pace, but kind of slow at the same time because they're taking whatever time they need for each character. They're taking that time.
It's a lot of characters, a little bit of time.
And if it's a top 10 of heroes, clearly we're going to go to 10 heroes. Like I said earlier, technically we're at 5. Technically 6, because Knights and Commoners technically is 2 different people if they're both on the list.
Mm-hmm.
But that still means at most we have 4 more characters to go through. Minimum. I'm going to say 3 too, because I don't think they're going to give us X. I'm going to say we got 3 more characters to get through. We're going to go through all of these characters. Now, once we get to the main point of this show, when we finally figure out what 2B Hero X is, if they don't continue this pacing, or they make these characters mean nothing, this show will be wiped from my memories like I had the Men in Black pen put straight to my eyes. Because I swear, the first sign of after this is done, my time is being wasted, I'm out. I promise you. This 2B Hero X is, finito. I'm going Twitter.
I'm going Twitter. To do what?
Make me a little rant. I'm going Reddit. I'm trolling. Because the first sign of y'all disrespecting my time, I'm letting it fly. That's what I got to say about this. 2B Hero X is setting itself up for potential failure right now.
Think of it like a documentary. The show is called 2B Hero X. What does it take to become 2B Hero X?
Nothing.
The whole show.
From what we've seen so far, nothing.
Because you can never obtain the one spot where everyone trusts. There's always going to be some type of thing to stop you. That's what the story. What is it about?
Who fucking knows? Because the show is using a power system that's broken. The Hero X who was Smile lost to lost to Boa. If he's Hero X, he has no trust factor, right or wrong. He lost. Boa lost to somebody who nobody knows. This show is about just whoever's power works better. Being Hero X means what then? Because you can be Hero X and still lose. So honestly, that's the vibe I'm on. This is a bunch of bullshit. Bullshit.
Because everyone's trying to be the top dog, the number one. Mm-hmm. But really, to be the number one, mean you're only number one for this moment. You cannot be number one forever. That's why instead of trying to be this hero, just be yourself. This show is highlighting you to be yourself. It's catching you in the genjutsu, my boy. My boy, genjutsu.
This show, if you're caught by this show, blessings be upon you and your family. But
maybe I'm reading too much into it.
I say, you are reading into it so deeply, and I am seeing what they just given me, and I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat, make excuses, or anything for 2B Hero X. This is what you are putting in front of me. I'm just letting it be known. Continue on this path, young Anakin, before you really meet the dark side.
You know what it is? Maybe it's because I'm finding crumbs that aren't there in the show. I like it. But if I take out all of my hypothesis of what the show is going to be, I don't know how much I'll like it.
Sound like you're forcing yourself to like it.
Subconsciously. It's a cool concept.
It
if
is.
I'm right.
See, I don't know this man.
If I'm right, it's very cool. Like, I kind of did that. But if I'm wrong, it has to be cooler than what I think. Otherwise, we're dropping this what's it called?
Donhua?
We're dropping this Donhua Super Cube, you're out of here. To Be Hero, you're out of here. Whatever Dragon Misfit show you want to add next, we're out of here.
They just start shooting at everything. This shit ain't do nothing to you.
At this point,
you
it's
didn't
like
watch Super Cube. Nigga just try that Super Cube and never watched it. Nigga just shoot that shit.
You seen it?
Most of it.
You guys seen it too, and you didn't like it either. So
it was alright.
I'm saying, if I'm right. So last episode we left off on a crazy cliffhanger with Queen and Lucky Cyan riding together in the desert, whatever. Now we're talking about Lily Lu, and the way this ended was odd as well. I don't have any hot takes because I'm so confused from the last 2 episodes.
The endings.
I think that's what it is. The endings.
Yo, top 5 worst show endings ever.
I think it's the way we see the endings. I don't know if everybody will see the endings the same way. So I think when we see this, we're like, this show ended terribly.
But the funny part is they had fire endings in the beginning.
They did.
And then it just got
weird.
You overdid that same ending.
Yeah.
And then now you just got hot garbage as the ending.
Comment down below your hot takes. I don't really got any, so I'm going to use yours as mine. Thanks for your support.
If you have found this episode 13 review of To Be Hero X to be entertaining, go ahead, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to your boys over here at Anime Intake. Because, unfortunately, we back next week talking about this bullshit.
And we're trying to get to 1,000. 1,000.
That's those small numbers, man. I had a couple more zeros on there. You know, like them zeros. Donuts. Donations.
We gonna need you soon in this upcoming war.
Talking. What are you talking about? Yo, it's been a thinking, man. Peace out, yo. Oh shit, that nigga said the war.